and things of that nature, like we get it. But like, you know, you watch some of the, you watch some of the NFL games as well from the 70s and the 80s, and you got like, Jack Lambert and those guys like coming through like completely decapitating people.
Just like basketball, it also applies to the NFL that the rule changes help favor the offensive player more so than the defensive player. So it's just not a human evolution, it's also rule changes.
Like murder. Ronnie Lott tore his pinky off and then went to the sideline, was like, just tear the rest of it off. I'm getting back out there. I get it. Like, those are nostalgic moments, but like the game is different, and we should respect all eras in that era.
Respect all era when you're the main guy who wants to disrespect the other era to prop yourself up so you seem like you're the GOAT of all eras. I just find it so fascinating hearing it come from him trying to sound political, and then in the very same sense he's going to disregard an era.
We can't be saying, okay, just because Wilt was great in the 60s and 70s that he'll be great now. And we also can't say that some of the guys now will be great. It is what it is.
If you want us to believe you that you want to respect all eras, then do us a favor, LeBron James, for NBA fans. Stop calling yourself the GOAT and stop trying to remind us every chance you get that you're the GOAT. If you want to respect all eras.
He wouldn't. You trying to tell me Giannis wouldn't be able to play an NBA game in the 70s?
Handshake, he wouldn't be able to do it.
Neither would you. Neither would you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo would have 250 points in a game in the 70s. 250.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Is that Kuzi? When was Kuzi playing?
Kuzi's 50s.
Dude, Kuzi's locking up fucking Giannis, brother.
He's saying 70s, not 50s.
And that's no disrespect. Like, it's no disrespect.
And he wonder why he gets no respect or people don't like him, because he constantly says idiotic, stupid stuff like this. This is just the epitome of pure idiotic delusion. He's going to score 250 points. But no disrespect coming from a guy who always calls himself.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time. That's what I felt.
Reasons.
Yeah, your so-called respect is only convenient when you want it to fit your narrative. But in the very same interview, or this very same podcast with Pat McAfee, he goes ahead and disrespect the players from the 70s. And one of the most prominent ones is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So I guess you passing that all-time scoring record is meaningless because he was a part of that 70s era. One of the greatest basketball players, some people say may have the greatest basketball resume of all time in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But listening to LeBron James, 70s guys are just terrible. This is why I can't take what he says seriously. I mean, this is the same idiot who will downplay legends before him to prop himself up, but in the very same sentence will somehow downplay this generation when you talk bad about his son. This is what he said, just so he can prop his son up. So it's like, are you speaking out both sides of your neck, LeBron James? Can you actually stay in one lane? Or is the narrative getting too tangled with a bunch of bullshit nonsense that you like to say that you can't even keep up with now? This is stuff that he says. Nobody forces him to say this stupid, brain-dead, idiotic stuff, just like when he says one-on-one basketball isn't real. Nobody makes him says this dumb, idiotic, brain-dead, moronic stuff that comes out of his mouth. This dude is just insecure, and it's just so crying for help for people to call him the GOAT that he's willing to say anything and then forget in the very same sentence what he says. But I want to get your thoughts on it, guys. I try not to go off too much because this guy's really annoying, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your thoughts below. I'll catch y'all next time.